Hey guys, Matt Milne here with a quick tutorial on how to power up the desk and all the recording equipment in the control room at Xtreme Studios. Now I'm going to play this video and walk through the power on process. So firstly we're going to head to the right hand side to the rack. At the top you've got a button called outlets. This one button sends power to all of the units in this rack. So you want to hit that and you'll see a load of lights pop up, a load of clicks and pops, and that'll let you know that everything's turned on. Next we're going to head over to the Mac and we're going to look for a button behind the Mac to turn it on. And just give it one press and you should hear the boot up sound. Now it's really important that you turn the right hand rack on first before the Mac. This allows the Mac to see the audio interface that is in that rack mount. If you don't turn on the rack first and turn on the Mac first and then the rack, it can cause problems with the Mac seeing that audio interface. It doesn't automatically see it as available and then won't pick it up, and it will just cause you problems in your recording. So we're going to skip a little bit because it's an old Mac and it takes a couple of minutes to load up. But as soon as it does, you should see a login screen. So now that's loaded, you want to head over to the Eagle. It's got students underneath. If you click on that, you should be able to log in without a password. You don't need to input anything. Now you can see the desktop, and if you look over to your right, you'll see the smaller screen. That's great for putting your digital sort of mixer, your Logic mixer on, and having the main project over on the main Mac screen. Next we're going to head over to the left hand side rack. And what you'll see is a big grey box at the bottom. This is the power amp for the mixing console itself. It says Allen&Heath on it. You want to turn that button on and then head up to the power outlets button, just like on the right hand side, and flick that on. That sends power to the mixing desk, and it also sends power to the speakers. Now it's really important to turn on the speakers last, because you don't want them to pop. If you turn the speakers on first and then start turning on electrical equipment, it might cause pops and bangs, and it's not good for the speakers. So if you want to set a bit of ambience, a bit of mood, we've got some LED light bulbs and a strip underneath. So you just click on, I don't know if you saw there's a little wire coming up. It's a sensor taped on to the left hand side next to the controllers. You point the bigger controller at that sensor. You can turn on the lights, change it to whatever color you want. You can have it sort of cycling. And if you want to change the color or turn on the lights in the lamps to the left and right of the mixing console, just grab the smaller controller and point it directly at the bulbs and press on. Again, make sure those get velcroed back to where they belong. If they go missing, then it makes it really difficult to turn these lights on and change it. So always make sure they go back. Now the turn off process is exactly that, but in reverse. So you want to head over to the left hand unit and turn off the outlets. You want to head down to the Allen&Heath box, the power for the desk. You want to turn that off. You then want to go to your computer, your Mac, press shut down, let that shut down, and then turn the outlets, the power in the rack on the right hand side, that goes off last. Now the reason we do this is to always make sure that the speakers are the last on and first off. The easiest way to remember this is LOFO, not lo-fi, but LOFO, last on, first off. And as long as you do that every time, then you should be good. Alright, thanks a lot.